Hey kids, so last session what we were learning to do is use the instant alpha and start to take the pieces of the images away. You will have a re-imported image like this that we can give you, or your friends can give you, or whoever can give you, they can airdrop it to you if you've lost it. Inside here you'll have your rocket that's ready to move and ready to fly around. Here you'll have your turret that in this one we are going to start to draw into it and start to edit this because there's a big chunk missing that we need to go and draw in there. Now you'll notice it's a bit messy, but we don't need to worry about that. We won't notice this, the sort of the hairline outlines there at the top, because what we can do is go and add some color in here using our palette tools. So we're going to learn to start using the palette tools now, and the palette tools are really great to use and simple to use. One of the key things in here is the color picker. Now the color picker allows us to go and choose the bespoke colors that are here, the blues and the purples and the greens. So the greens and the purples and the blues that are in there. So inside here we've got this kind of tube of paint. Now when we go to the tube of paint, down here, I'm going to use my mouse and just go into here on my computer. This here, when I tap into here, there is a color picker here. Now this is relatively new. So when I go to my color picker and you go to move this around, you notice that sometimes it won't actually be directly on your finger. This crosshair here is what is choosing, this little square here is choosing the color. So it won't be directly on your finger, but it'll allow you to see the color changes. Now, as I go through here, this is what's on that blue. And when I go just down a little bit, it's going on to that dark sort of, it's not quite black, but it's sort of a charcoal gray. We are going to need to use that charcoal gray because we are going to have to color that on these pieces that go across here. Let's just have a look at this. Let's just look at the construction of this. So we need to make a color in here. In fact, I need to color that in as well because I've taken that out by accident. I need this color here, which is like a block of color, which is going to be this shade. This band here, which is kind of the same shade as this, and then this middle band as well. Plus, we are going to have to go and just draw these lines in here, and then I'm going to have to draw the lines in this one that I've destroyed by accident. Okay. We can go and put in little pieces, we can go and put in extra pieces in there if you want to. If you want to make it look really great, you can go and put like the tops on this turret. But let's go and have a look, see how we do this, okay? So I'm going to go and use my color picker, and the first color I'm going to choose is this. I'm going to my color picker, and I want to choose this kind of purpley color. Now when I go into here, I want to go and just keep my pencil down and color it in like that. Now it does look flat, but the rocket's going to go in front of it, so don't worry about it being too flat. Again, if you are a perfectionist, of course you are able to go all the way around and create a new one. That is really quick, okay, to do. Okay, it's up to you in which way you want to go. Again, you're going to need the color picker for the middle color, and then we're going to create those 4 bands. Okay, so I'm going to go and pause this and bring you back to the 4 bands, what it looks like. So here we are with the 4 bands. I've gone the complete long way and made sort of those semi-circles. Here you can just see that I've gone and just created those and gone around the outside of this. What I'm going to do next is just pinch this one and use this color here and fill it in. And then we'll have different objects. So we are creating individual objects here. So on this one here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 objects. Now what we're going to do next is I'm going to make a single line in here using the color picker again. Now I'm going to go and choose the crayon, the pen tool here, which is this one. And then I'm going to go again and choose the color, but I'm going to choose an option. Is going to undo that. I'm going to choose a color as it goes across from a bright color to a dark color. So you can see that my color is starting to change there, and I want that dark color there to match the lines, the outlines of my drawing. So I'm going to go next into here. Now when you tap on that, you've got different thicknesses of pen. Now I'm going to choose this one to start. In fact, I'll go with the middle one and see what it looks like and see if it matches the thickness of this, and it does. And then all I'm going to do is create those lines. Done. So I'll fill in that hole in the middle in a second. So I'm happy with this now. I'm going to go and pinch out, and I've got that whole turret finished. Okay, so I'm going to stop here. In the next clip, what we're going to do is start to put the other pieces in together, and we're going to have a composition where we have the rocket ready to fly into the page, we have the turret, and we have the window on the left hand side.